the big mouse.
Hey everybody, Ron Burke, editor-in-chief for GamingTrend.com. We're here at Summer Game Fest, and we're here to check out Galacticare. If you would, introduce yourself and tell us a little about the game.
Absolutely. Hi, I'm Josh from Brightwell Games. I'm creative director on Galacticare, which is a hospital management game set in a weird and wacky sci-fi universe where you treat all sorts of crazy aliens with terrible, terrible alien problems.
Awesome. All right, let's check it out.
So we do need the sound. Yeah.
All right. Trust me, it sounds amazing.
There's a little volume dial here if you want to. So we're going straight into level 2. So we're skipping the tutorial.
Okay.
So this level is Burning Moon. So it's set just outside a music festival run by this very irresponsible alien called Leonard Moon. Where basically they gather a bunch of alien musicians and around the moon and they set fire to the moon and then all sorts of shenanigans go on.
Sure, set fire to the moon, as you do.
It's very unsafe and there's a lot of accidents, which is why you're here to kind of clean up the mess, basically.
Awesome.
Do you want to play or should
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just walk me through what we need to do. That voice is awesome.
Yeah, we're really pleased with the voice acting. Put a lot of time into the casting and writing and making sure exactly.
All right, so
So have you played this kind of game before?
oh yeah, this is definitely my jam.
Okay.
So it looks like we're going to be building some buildings.
The rooms at the top left, and then you should be able to figure it out from there.
Yeah, so we're going to build a diagnostic room. Bigger is better for efficiency, right? Bigger is better for efficiency, keeps the doctors happy, kind of thing.
Yeah. So if it's bigger than it needs to be, they'll get basically a positive thought when they go in the room. It's like, oh, this is nice and spacious.
What am I placing here?
So you've placed all the required objects now. You can put
okay.
some decorations in if you like, but you don't have to.
All right, so we build a diagnostic room. Now we're going to need a doctor to put that in there. Humans and aliens. So it looks like trainee, level 1. Increased influence generated during treatment. Quick fingers, but also a psychopath.
I mean, you can hire a psychopath. Why not?
Why not? We did set fire to the moon, so glutton, frugal, inherited knowledge, level 3. Sure. So I'll drop the doctor in there.
He's not a psychopath. So
Right, not a psychopath. Doesn't mean they won't become one through working for me. All right, so we at least have our diagnostic rooms. So now I guess boning chamber and skin lab. I don't know how much room this is going to take, but we'll assume it's that much.
So you need a 4x4 area for this one. There you go.
There we go. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's going to be a big room. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to make this a little bigger. I do like that you can very quickly resize the room. That's slick. So we'll stick the door over here. So yeah, I guess if I wanted to stick like medical cabinets and various lights and such, keeps people in the room happy, right?
Yep.
Kill switch. I'm not sure who that kills, but there you go. Lots of details, lots and lots of details. All right, and then I guess our last room, oh, we have 2 more rooms, a skin lab. So I guess we'll throw this down here. Maybe.
Yeah, so we might need to move the first one out of the way. Yeah, it's difficult to click on this. It's a bit of a...
It's easy when you just delete the room.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing. we just like adjusted the objects in there, and you can't click on them properly yet.
Okay, so if I just stick this over here, then maybe? Is that
Yeah,
gonna-
yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
That'll be good, yeah.
Okay, so there's a pathing. I see.
Yeah. It's because some of the aliens are quite wide, so we need to make sure
I
that
see.
they can all get around the room. You see.
All right, and then I guess we need to get probably a technician of some kind or a doctor, another doctor. Oh, I see. Here we go. Boning chamber, skin lab. Well, you're not only number one, you're our only choice. That makes you perfect for this job.
You are also able to hire the trainees, and then eventually they can gain an expertise in the one that they're working in.
Yeah,
So-
imagine eventually you're building like research labs and training rooms, that kind of
Yeah.
thing, right? But at least for now, we've got, well, I don't want to say qualified, but we at least have people that are here to do the job as well as they can. And they probably want someplace to relax, so we'll stick a staff room here with whatever that is and some couches. I guess the same rules apply with the doctors. They're probably various sizes.
Yes. So all of the species can be either patients or helpers. Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody needs whatever that is. And it's a strange world we're living in.
Yeah. Little disco drones for you.
Yes. But someplace to relax. I believe that's everything in terms of rooms. Probably need some sort of reception, right?
Yeah.
Where's the inn?
Just down there is where they'll be coming in through this thing here.
Oh, okay. I see. So we'll drop a reception here.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah, I see. Oh, it's automated.
Yep.
A little robot's gonna handle my incoming patients.
Probably want to build two, because there'll be quite a few patients coming in.
All right. Get to work, you. Toilets are probably important. You don't need to go into a room.
No, you can just put them anywhere.
Just drop them anywhere?
They have a privacy screen will come up around. It's all good.
That's not uncomfortable at all in the seating area. Vending machines to keep people happy and
Right next
fed
to the
with.
toilet, no problem.
Well, yes. I mean, we're just talking efficiency from here to here. Bins so they can throw various things in the garbage. And what is at least the most comfortable seating I'll offer. Not necessarily the most comfortable seating there is, but there you go. All right. From here, looks like we should be good to open. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. We'll answer the pending call and see what happens.
So we've got another treatment center as well.
All right. Using mining lasers on your patients. That's always good. I'm ready to see an MRI machine dressed as a pirate ship. I didn't know I needed that in my life until just now, but now I realize that I need that. I need that in my life.
We'll start with our disco surgery.
So it looks like new conditions, festicrosis and metalhead. All right. So laser surgery. Treatment rooms typically don't have to be that big. Look at that. We can cram that in there. And then, was that it? Yeah, just that last one?
Yeah, you can open up the hospital whenever you like.
All right, let's do it. I would love to open the hospital. Let's go. So I see you've got other zones that you can purchase
Yeah.
to expand your hospital.
Yeah.
So some very unhappy patients.
Yeah, so some of those have jellification, where they say their whole body is turned into jelly. Terrible.
That's bound to happen.
If you zoom in, you can see their skin's all wobbly.
Oh yeah, it's very wobbly. There's always room for Jello. All right, so they have a health and they have a mood. So I guess you got to kind of make sure that they're taken care of while they're waiting.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, absolutely,
bathrooms and the facilities, places to sit.
Yeah. And if they have to wait too long, they'll also get a bit mad as well.
That's unpleasant.
That's aroma borealis.
So it seems like another diagnostic room might be an idea.
Yeah.
There's just
yeah.
a lot of patients coming in.
Because all of the patients will need to go through and get diagnosed.
All right. So we'll build basically a GP's office.
Yep.
And here you go. Have a hand cart and a poster. Your life is complete, Doctor. We do need a laser surgeon, so congratulations. While I'm playing this for real, I might put more thought into my hiring, or I might not. I'm not 100% certain.
I mean, you put the laser surgeon in the diagnosis room.
I did. Well, you know. All right, so the 4 is like a queue, I'm guessing. And I'm sure those people probably would like a place to sit.
Probably would.
So let's see, objects. This is what your healthcare services are getting you, folks. These wooden chairs, all yours.
That's fine. They're very comfortable.
We passed the savings on to me. All right, so it looks like I might need more seating. I did not expect this many patients. All right, and then answer pending call. What have we?
So she'll also come and introduce you to all the new aliens that you meet.
Okay.
And yeah, our species are like top to bottom. We try to make them really unique. So they've all got their own little like mechanic as well, and they've all got their little desires that they like. So each species has 2 different desires, and if you like make your hospital fulfill those desires, then they'll all be happy. But if you don't, then they'll all be a little bit sad. So like these are our kind of like planty aliens, and they really like having plants everywhere. And if you don't have any plants,
Makes sense.
They'll all be a bit sad.
They also like sitting.
They like seating as well. Yeah.
Oh, seems like we've got another call. What have we here?
So another alien.
So they like spacious rooms, something I've done the opposite of. I've been very efficient with my space.
Actually, you've got
My central area is very spacious.
some of your rooms are pretty nice and spacious. I think they'll be okay.
Some of them they might have to kind of shimmy sideways. They'll be all right. Oh, they're descendants of sauropods. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, so we haven't got those bits of yet, the other ones, but there's going to be like a bunch of background info there. It's like basically everything about their culture and their physiology and everything.
Got it. So I guess wants me to recruit more doctors.
Yeah.
I probably should anyway. Let's diversify. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. All right, so now it looks like we need metalhead patients.
Yeah, so we've got some of these guys have come in already. You can see with the shiny metal heads.
Yes, like
So
this guy.
What you can do if you like is you can select them and you can actually prioritize them. So that's the button at the top left there, the window.
All right.
And that'll then set them as like a priority patient, and then they'll jump to the front of any queue that they enter. So whenever you've got someone who's maybe like about to die, or they're really angry, you can always like jump to the front of the queue, and then they'll fast track through everything, basically.
So on this building, on this particular room, we can lock this doctor in. So this is their job, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So we can say, Dr. Bamboo, you are the laser guy.
Yeah. So when you lock them in, basically that means no other doctor can work in the room, and whenever he goes on a break, he'll always come back.
Got it.
Normally the doctors will do that anyway, but like for example, if they go on a break and there's a spare doctor, then they will swap. But if you've locked it in, then it's like it's sort of 1-to-1. They are.
Yep, that's that doctor's
It's a
job.
monogamous doctor at that point. They'll stay put.
So he's going to go in, see the general practitioner.
Yep. Yeah.
She's going to say, "You're mighty, mighty shiny. Go next door." $5 moon, some money, and he should pop right next door. There we go.
Yeah.
So let's get some laser surgery going for our shiny friend. Trying to get the best angle here. Oh, that is a very festive treatment. Probably horrifying, but also festive. Just a little mining laser applied directly to your face. Look at that. Good as new. That's right. So I guess we need more janitor bots to take care of the vomit problem. It'll handle itself. All right. And then, so talk to me about upgrades.
Yeah, so there is a merchant character in the game
Okay.
who you meet in the first level. He'll pop by soon. He just sort of pops by every now and then. And he basically can sell you all sorts of upgrades and consumables and like these bonus gadgets for your hospital. And then let you upgrade your rooms or like buff your doctors and do stuff like that.
Upgraded machines, I'm assuming. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You also get some of those from the completing events as well. So, like for example, you can get an upgrade that you can put in your room, and then it will generate like a bunch more money. So that's like it's kind of useful to get at the start of a level, and then you can put a few of those in, and then build up your reserves, and then expand your hospital. You can also get things like a holographic doctor, for example, you can put in a room, and then obviously the holographic doctor will then work in the room, and as it's a hologram, he doesn't need to take a break, so he'll just be working 24/7.
Perfect. That's the kind of dedication I
Here he is
appreciate.
now, actually. Here's the
All right. Yeah, here's our merchant.
If you just close this a second,
Okay.
go over there to the left. No, in the world.
Okay.
So move the camera over to the left, and then rotate up there. So he's actually here.
Oh, this guy.
Zoom out a bit. We can see him. So he's there with all of his junk.
Yes, he is.
Yes. So yeah, in the first level, he pops by and he's got all these horrible pustules on him, and you have to go out to the hospital and you treat him, and then he comes back and sells you things basically for the rest of the game.
That's very nice of him.
And he'll always bring you a free thing to choose, so you can pick. So you wanted another robot, right? So he's got
Yeah, so there we go, an extra Medibot.
and then he's got other stuff he can sell you.
Okay, so room upgrade nourishment, so that'll help with staff, energy drain, and XP. Let's buy that.
So then those have gone into the inventory, third tab.
Oh, yep, I see that.
So you can go and put that in a room, and then your Medibot was just in the second tab there. So you can
Okay, so this will help with this doctor.
Yeah, it'll make
leveling
them level up a lot faster. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that'll be great for a GP because we use them all the time.
Yeah.
And then we'll take our little Medibot and throw him out here and put him to work.
Perfect.
Awesome. So what else should we know?
What else should you know? So one of like the really key features of the game that we've got is something called the consultant system. So we've seen all of our like normal doctors here that you've been hiring with their their expertise and their little traits. But we also have what we call consultants, who are these sort of hero doctors. You meet them as you progress through the game throughout the campaign, and they each have their own like sort of special powers. They stick with you as you go through. So the first one we actually meet in this level, like in 5 or 10 minutes or so. And then once you've got her, every level that you go to, you can then bring her with you, and she levels up and progresses with you as you go.
So you're not just going to stay on this one station. You're not just going to buy the rooms on this one station. You're going to move on to other
Oh no,
ships.
this is just one of the levels in the game. Yeah, so
Okay.
just the second level. So yeah, eventually you'll complete all of the objectives in here, and then you can stay. You can stay and continue playing it in sandbox mode. And you can always come back and play it in sandbox mode as well. But once you finish the story bit, you're able to then move on and play the next level as well.
Okay.
And then come back at any point.
Awesome.
And yeah, as you progress through, you'll sort of collect your crew of consultants, and then you can kind of mix and match which ones you want to be using at each point in time, because they all have their own like little niche, their own little mechanic or mini game associated with them to like sort of basically enhance your hospital. The one you get in this level is a musician called Twiggy Pop, who decides to quit the music business and become a doctor. It's just like
Sure, that's the thing you do.
Exactly. Yeah. It does get a bit ridiculous, some of the characters that join.
I'm down for that.
That's what we wanted, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, so her mechanic is she has this buff aura, right? So it'll like sort of influence how you want to build a bit of your hospital, because you want to build like a cluster of rooms around her. So she's sort of working in the middle.
Yes, she's buffing everybody around her.
Exactly.
Sure.
And then you
Okay.
put a couple of doctors around her. And then as she levels up, her aura gets bigger and stronger, and gets more effects to it. And then we got other doctors, other consultants that have their own little thing as well. So we got one that like will sort of bless your patients. He's a monk. He's like a crazy space monk, right?
Okay.
So you might want to put him like in a GP room, a diagnosis room, for example. So he's sort of at the beginning of a pipeline.
Sure, a heavy traffic area. Yeah.
Exactly, and then he'll sort of bless all the patients that go through, and then they're just happy. They're always happy.
Outstanding.